Talking about London, of course, London Tech Week's virtual mission is opening up applications for when it happens in September. Like last year, it will be online, but you still get to go to the old DART and do your best to improve your startup or venture. To take us through the week, we're joined by Lockie and Cooke from iyarn, one of those who has had the experience and loved it, and Venushka Gammampila from Trade UK. Welcome to the pair of you. Great to have you on the show. So for people who aren't familiar, let's start with just give us the quick pitch of London Tech Week. How amazing is it?
Well, for me, I was part of it last year for the first time ever, and it was a great experience. Real eye-opener, and it made me feel connected to the global community. You know, I'm here in Sydney in lockdown at my house, as you could probably tell, but it really builds up the confidence to enter into new markets, and that was great for us last year.
So, Lachlan, step back. What is iyarn and what made you want to go and try London Tech Week?
iyarn is a staff engagement and wellbeing tool. We work in both for large businesses like as Uber and Country Road, who use our tool to check in with their people on a consistent basis. The quarterly check-in isn't enough these days. People want solutions to be able to check in on their staff to make sure they're all okay. We're also working a lot in school space. In the UK, there's a huge demand. There's over 25,000 schools in the areas that we're working in, and there's 15,000 schools in Australia. So we're a solution that allows teachers to check in on their kids on a weekly basis as well.
Awesome. Now, Venushka, last year, like so many organisations, you did this mad pivot. You went to online. It turned out to be a massive success. And, you know, as we try and figure out how much we can do in person, how much we're going to do online, you've gone down the online virtual mission again this year, and it seems to be a real hit with people.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for having us both on here. And I think people have taken to it, you know, with some enthusiasm, and that's really great to see. Just speaking about last year, when we pivoted, we were really not sure what to expect. But the main event in London attracted over 20,000 people from across the globe. And here at home, we had the largest delegation ever with 130 companies participating.
Well, I suppose part of it is you're not figuring out whether you can afford an airplane ticket to get over there or not. But tell us about that online experience a little bit, Lockie. Was it a little bit surreal, or was it just really exciting to be there and to do it like that?
I think it was a bit surreal for me. Like, you know, we're back then a year ago, it was a very different situation to where we are now. We're a bit early, trying to find our feet. We're probably wondering, is this the right time? Is this a bit premature for us to enter into an international market? But doing that, planting the seed, having the conversation, thanks to the team at the Department of Investment and Trade, who helped facilitate some real powerful conversations, did a bunch of research for us around finding out the schools that we could connect with and the ideal businesses for us to work with, and then also talking to other founders and business owners who have done it in the past. It was just a real great way to realise actually it's not like all of a sudden you go over to London and you launch your business and everything's successful, you know, on the back of Australian success. You really do need to plant the seeds and you form these relationships. And since we did that 12 months ago, those seeds is really starting to turn into plants and really starting to develop some real meaningful partnerships there. So, you know, for me as an early stage startup, I think I really, am an advocate for the initiative to listen in and connect to that bigger global community.
Venushka, you've got a startup evangelist there for the Tech Week. Tell us, we've got until 30th of July for companies to apply, both in Australia and New Zealand. It's free. Just take us through the experience and that state of mind. You know, Lachlan was thinking about whether it was the right time to do it or not. How should companies be thinking about whether they should be involved?
I think it is a great time to start thinking about getting involved. If you know, as a business, you're always thinking about opportunities internationally. So why not the UK? It's brimming with opportunity. It's rich. It's vibrant. Like Lockie said, you know, start planting those seeds. Who knows where that might take you? So this time, the delegation, obviously, we're looking for tech entrepreneurs and founders, scale-ups, looking to, you know, expand their business beyond Australia and New Zealand. And it covers a wide range of sectors from, you know, creative technology, digital health and life sciences, ed tech, impact tech. So there's a stream for everybody, I would say. And yeah, I would really encourage everybody to, get your application in by the 30th of July. Please visit our website. That's great.gov.uk/AusBiz.
Now, I've got my fingers crossed because I know you're also hoping to hold a bunch of local events. Tell us a little bit about those and what people can expect.
Yeah, so as part of the mission, we would love to bring everybody together. So this year we are going to be doing pre-mission, sort of like a networking event in several locations across Australia and New Zealand, COVID restrictions permitting, hopefully. And that'll really give an opportunity for, the delegates to connect with each other, but also connect with, UK experts that will be joining us virtually to just say hello and do drop-in sessions.
Lachlan, last word to you. Just do it. What other advice would you give founders about applying?
Just do it. I guess the second thing to that is that as a business, you don't really know where these opportunities go, and planting the seeds, building up the network. What I find one of the really challenging things in this lockdown kind of world that we're in, we're not having those kind of serendipity moments to bump into people at conferences and things like that. But the way of these events are structured, you're engaging through the chat online, and this is a great way to kind of build on those connections and make and extend your network. So, I'd really encourage everyone to have a crack. For us at iyarn, it's been a real positive experience. We've got a team over there now, and we're starting to kick some goals. So if you're keen to have a crack, just do it.
Fantastic. Lachlan, Venushka, I appreciate having you both on Startup Daily. We wish you all the best. People have got a fortnight to apply, get cracking. You never know just how lucky you could get.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks.